What's a flight? Flight of the year, maybe. Get an engine out here, that'd be bad. Probably break my legs.
The Bellingham family gambled away the estate in a card game around 1688.
Cheers, everyone. It's the 25th of April. It is 4 degrees C. Plan is to fly up to the Lake District, which is over there, up to Ambleside. I've got 14 litres of fuel. There he goes. He's off. Look at that beautiful wing. Beck's flying my wing today. So both wings are getting flown. Ah, beautiful. There's Peter on my BGD Luna 3. And I am on the Hadron 3. Peter's in between wings at the moment, so he wanted something decent to fly. So the plan for this is to go up to Kendal in the Lake District, then up to Ambleside, and then down Lake Windermere. If the winds will allow it, we'll see how the winds are. It's supposed to be 2 to 3 miles an hour, doing 32 miles an hour trimmed in on the Hadron. It's got a slight tailwind component. So I'm just hoping the camera is going to work. I left it in my case last night to charge and I knocked it. I must have knocked it, I don't remember knocking it. And it didn't charge, so I plugged it in now. Got a new chase cam, don't even know if that's going to work either. So lots of unknowns really. On the camera front, it's always a challenge when you're flying to get decent camera footage. It's a lot harder than it looks. It looks easy, just switch the camera on, it's all about that. But it's one tiny thing, one setting that's wrong, or battery's not connected properly, it's not seated fully, get slightly knocked by a line or your gloves or whatever. And then when you've got 3 cameras, it's unusual to have all 3 cameras working perfectly for the whole flight. That's what I want to do, but anyway, stop whining. Enjoy this beautiful day. There's Lancaster. Should we drop down along the beach? Is that cheeky? Temperature up here 11 degrees, 4 degrees on the ground. 32 miles an hour up here. Let's see what speeds I get at ground level. Nice little sight there. Right, power lines, don't see any power lines. Oh, I can feel the cold air now. Speed, I've lost a couple of miles an hour coming down. It's just basically still air down here. Some rocks here. "20 miles an hour now." Bit of a headwind. So I like that air, to be honest. Beautiful. Take me home over here, let's just have a look.
We're now approaching Leighton Hall. The original fortified manor was recorded in 1246. The present building was built between 1759 and 1761. 25 of the hall's 26 recorded owners were Roman Catholics. During the Reformation, a priest was permanently hidden somewhere inside the house.
Next stop, Levens Hall. Nice. This is great. So I can probably have a drink at 8 o'clock in about an hour's time. God, the air is so smooth.
This is Levens Hall, which has the world's oldest topiary garden, laid out in 1694. The tower has origins to 1350 with Elizabethan expansion in 1580. The Bellingham family gambled away the estate in a card game around 1688. The rainwater heads on the hall's exterior are decorated with the Ace of Hearts to mark the fateful card.
Just be mindful of engineer options.
Now approaching Sizergh Castle, built around 1340. Tudor wings and Elizabethan exteriors added in the 16th century and Georgian additions in 1770. Catherine Parr, Henry VIII's sixth and final wife, and the only one to survive him, is believed to have lived at Sizergh following the death of her first husband in 1533.
Kendal.
I'm now flying over Kendal, where a Roman fort was established in the 1st century AD. The market town charter was granted in 1189 and the castle ruins date back to the 12th century. Well known for Kendal mint cake, which fueled Ernest Shackleton's 1914 Antarctic expedition and powered Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay to the summit of Everest in 1953. Catherine Parr of Sizergh Castle was traditionally held to have been born at Kendal Castle around 1512.
Let's see Pete anywhere. There's Pete down there, look. Didn't see him. It's really hard to see a paramotor from above. From below it's easy. You've got the whole sky against it, but from above... See, trimmed out, it's quite fast on that Luna. I've stayed trimmed in the whole flight pretty much. 25 miles an hour winds. Interesting, it's supposed to have easterlies. These stone walls. Woohoo! This is awesome. This is very good. Nice wing. Beautiful. Because that's Windermere right there. Well, this is what it's all about. Look at this. There's Windermere. Peaks ahead on my Luna 3. That peak there is 3,000 feet. Lake Windermere. Woohoo! Well, this is worth the trip. Here comes Pete.
Windermere is England's largest lake, 10 miles long, 220 feet deep, and carved out by retreating glaciers around 15,000 years ago. In 1930, Henry Seagrave broke the world water speed record on Windermere at 98 miles an hour.
Well, the air is so smooth as well. Unbelievable. So good. What's a flight? Flight of the year, maybe? There's a castle over there, so just see that and then come back. Middle of the castle. It's not marked on the charts. Don't know what this is.
This is Wray Castle, built in 1840 by a retired Liverpool surgeon. Using his wife's gin fortune, when it was finished, she took one look at it and reportedly refused to live there.
That is Ambleside. Looks like a nice place. Okay, I think we're at our turn point. Peter anywhere. He has disappeared. Let's turn back.
The only permanently inhabited island on Windermere, Belle hosted a Roman villa built by the Governor of Ambleside. The Grade 1 listed roundhouse, 1774, was the first building ever constructed in the Lake District purely for scenic reasons. However, Wordsworth was unimpressed, dismissively calling it a pepper pot.
Well, it's come to that point in the flight where it's time for a coffee. Cheers, everyone. Ah, what an absolutely stunning flight. The air is so smooth. All these mountains around, just not a single bump. Look, just holding my coffee. No problem. On the hadron as well. Trimmed in. Pete's ahead on the Luna 3. Might put the camera away, trim out, and see if I can catch up with him. Not sure if I'm going to catch up with him. I'm catching him up slowly. And we've caught up. Don't know if he knows I'm here. Where's he going? He's right out to sea. A few little bumps now. Nothing major. I get decent speed down here, 33. Get an engine out here, that'd be bad. Probably break my legs. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hit some birds. Bird strike, bird strike. That's a photo, isn't it? Bit of a risky one doing this, but sometimes it has to be done. Nice little doggy walk. Engine fails, turn left. So good. Flying in Pete's wake. Lots of big boulders here. Engineer here in trouble. Winds are quite strong now. Looks like. No one else flying around. Oh, that's broken my camera. Can't hit my kill switch with these gloves. It's bugging my camera up. I just got that from Slovakia.
Oh.
Only came yesterday.
Is it alright? Your camera's
No,
alright.
camera's alright, but the housings
Yeah.
might be able to glue it.
Printed though. Someone must-
Is the camera on? That lasted 2.5 hours.
This is Clive Mason from CM Paramotors. Yep. With Mark Allison, we've brought him to the beach. Here he is.
Woo! Well, that was an epic flight, that was. All the way up to Ambleside, Windermere, low along the beaches. Fabulous.